36 sultans executed 44 grand viziers. This was the second most powerful position in the Ottoman Empire, right after the sultan himself, and it was also one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. Many were executed, on the order of the very sultans they served. Some for treason, some for losing a battle, some just for becoming too popular. Today we go through every single one, from the first execution in 1453 to the last in 1821. First on this list is Jandarli Halil Pasha. He served Mehmed the Conqueror, but people suspected he secretly did not want the war on Constantinople. The moment the city fell, Mehmed had him killed anyway. This was also a warning to the old noble families of the empire. Their time was over. Then came Rum Mehmed Pasha in 1470. He handled the forced removal of the Karamanid people, and the public anger over it never faded away. Mehmed removed him and had him killed to calm things down. At number 3 is Mahmud Pasha Angelovich, killed in 1474. He was smart and trusted, but rumors linked him to the strange death of Prince Mustafa. Court rivals used that rumor to finish him off. A strange case comes next. Karamani Mehmed Pasha tried to hide Sultan Mehmed's death, hoping to help a different prince take the throne. The Janissaries found out. They did not wait for a trial. They tore him apart in the street. Under Bayezid II, one of the empire's best generals ran into trouble. Soldiers loved Gedik Ahmed Pasha too much, and a sultan does not like sharing that kind of loyalty. Gedik Ahmed lost his head in 1482. Now we move into the 1500s, the golden century. Number 6 is Khoja Mustafa Pasha. He got caught in the chaos when Selim I took the throne from his own father. He was killed in 1512, simply for being on the wrong side of a power struggle. 𝐤𝐭𝐫 Ahmed Pasha was next. When soldiers turned against their officers during the Persian campaign, Selim blamed him for it, and he was executed in 1515. Yunus Pasha made a small but costly mistake. He criticized the Sultan's choice of governor for Egypt, and Selim did not forgive it. Yunus Pasha was dead within the year 1517. Pargali Ibrahim Pasha is a name you probably already know. He was Suleiman the Magnificent's closest friend, married into the family, and ran the empire almost like a co-ruler. But his power grew too large, and his rivalry with Hurrem Sultan grew too dangerous. In 1536, he was strangled inside Topkapi Palace, on Suleiman's own order. Next is Lutfi Pasha, and he actually survived in a way. In 1541, he hit his own wife, who happened to be the Sultan's sister. He lost his job and was sent away, a kind of political death without an actual execution. Suleiman's own son-in-law wanted the top job, so Kara Ahmed Pasha was cleared out of the way and killed in 1555. There's a long jump here in the story. Hatem Messi Pasha was blamed for failing to stop riots over bad coins in 1592 under Murad III. Sayardar Ferhad Pasha fell victim to court plotting in 1595. His rival, Khoja Sinan Pasha, schemed against him until it worked. The 1600s open now, and this century turns brutal fast. Then came Yemishche Hasan Pasha, who lost control of the army groups in Istanbul and was killed for it in 1603. Under Ahmed I, Yavuz Alay Pasha died in the military camps in 1604 after failures on the Western Front. Dervesh Mehmed Pasha was accused of taking illegal taxes to build his own palace, and he was executed in 1606. Next is Nasu Pasha, who was simply too greedy and too rude to everyone around him. He was gone by 1614. Things get even darker here. Orili Hüseyin Pasha was murdered in 1622, alongside the teenage Sultan Osman II himself, in the first military coup in Ottoman history. Number 19 belongs to Mir Hüseyin Pasha, whose corrupt rule ended with a death order in 1624, right at the start of Murad IV's reign. Next came Kemenkesh Ali Pasha, caught faking letters to stir up rebellions, and he was executed for it too, the very same year. Then came Gerju Mehmed Pasha, who failed to crush the ongoing Jalali revolts across Anatolia, and it cost him his life in 1626. One of the worst deaths on this list belongs to Filibali Hafuz Ahmed Pasha. In 1632, an armed mob tore him apart right in front of Murad IV, who could not even save him. Persia's forces broke through, and Tabanuyasu Mehmed Pasha was killed in 1637 for failing to defend the castle of Revan. Illness took Bayram Pasha's life on campaign in 1638, or so it looked. Palace rivals turned on Kemenkesh Kara Mustafa Pasha, who was strangled in 1644 under Sultan Ibrahim. Jivanka Pujubashu Sultanzade Mehmed Pasha was blamed for setbacks in the long, costly war for Crete, and he was executed in 1646. Then came the fall of Hezar Pare Ahmed Pasha, torn apart by an angry crowd in 1648. After the Ottoman fleet was destroyed at Focis, Sofu Mehmed Pasha was strangled in 1649. Next is Kara Murat Pasha, pushed out and killed in 1655. A rare success got someone killed here. Tarhanju Ahmed Pasha built the empire's first balanced budget in 1653, and the corrupt elite he threatened framed him for treason and took his life. Gazi Hussein Pasha, a long-serving commander, was killed in 1659 over gossip that turned out fatal. Mercy Fonli Kara Mustafa Pasha is another name you may already know. He led the disaster of the Second Siege of Vienna. When it failed in 1683, he was strangled with a silk cord. At the Battle of Mohacs, Sarus Suleiman Pasha deserted his own army and was killed for it in 1687. Angry troops stormed his private palace after he refused their money demands, and Siyavush Pasha was killed in 1688. We step into the 1700s next, and the killings slow down, but they never fully stop. Bad handling of talks with Charles XII of Sweden dragged the empire into war with Russia, and Chorlalu Ali Pasha paid for it with his life in 1711. 22 days. That's all Hoja Ibrahim Pasha got in office before he was killed for bribery in 1713. Fighting Austrian forces at the Battle of Petrovaradin, Alay Pasha died in 1716. The colorful tulip period had a grand vizier running it, Nevşehirli Damat Ibrahim Pasha. When the Petrona Halil uprising exploded in anger against it, the Sultan handed him over to the mob in 1730. Still holding the imperial seal, Kurprevlevzadeh Abdullah Pasha fell in battle in 1735 against Nader Shah's Persian army. City riots shook Istanbul, and Dividar Mehmed Emin Pasha was removed, then quietly killed in exile in 1753. Poor battle decisions during the wars with Russia cost Yalıkçızade Mehmed Emin Pasha his life in 1769. A plot to replace Sultan Abdul Hamid I with a younger prince got discovered, and Halil Hamid Pasha was killed for it in 1785. And finally, the last name on this entire list. Benderli Ali Pasha failed to stop the outbreak of the Greek War of Independence. In 1821, he became the very last Grand Vizier ever executed by a formal sultan's order. After him, the empire never did this again.